Okay, check out my two ladies. First, let's take a look at the changes I made to my first lady. I don't want the other one to be jealous. My original lady. Let's do this. Okay, open shuttle bay that I've added. Look, there's a cute little shuttlecraft in there. Yes, from the scale of the shuttlecraft, you can tell that my ship is much larger than the original series Connie, or Constitution, whatever you want to call it. Also, my new raised font that will show up in a print shop. Okay, let's take a look at her. This one is technically a refit. So it is a late 23rd century in the timeline. And if you'll notice, what are those hexagonal? Oh, I know what those things are, but they're not supposed to be till the 24th century, Ron. I don't care. It's my ship. And if the Titanic taught us anything, it's we need escape pods. We always need escape pods. And so you got escape pods that jettison from the saucer section in case of a catastrophic failure. There's a warp core breach. We're losing warp containment. The warp is warping. Saved. Or, yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's that. Also, I feature a new. What am I showing you? This is my new inset style sensor dish. It goes in instead of out. Look at that. And I did it in blue instead of gold. This is to reflect the change that you probably remember in the Shatner films, where the refit had an inset saucer sensor array. I can't talk right now. And also, to include some other design that I really like, my favorite jet fighter plane is the F-86 Saberjet from the 50s. And I really like that snub-nosed big air intake. Yeah, so you see some of that in there. I do prefer this to the protruding original series style satellite dish, sensor dish. Yeah, I like this better, and I think it improves the lines. Also, what I did was I took the whole saucer section and I pushed it forward a bit so it doesn't swoop back near as far. And I added docking port here, a docking port here, and here, and here, that was already there, and here was already there. Not so much here, or here, but more here. So you can dock to it. So anyway, yeah, so you can escape. These little thingies here kind of imply reinforced. I started kind of experimenting with them, and I went, hey, I like it. I'm leaving them. I don't care what you say. So anyway, there she blows. That's the fourth right. Boy, howdy. Now let's take a look at what I did. You want to see what I did? I took the fourth right. I took pieces from it, which is what I like to do when I started a new design that's similar era. And I did an Enterprise C treatment to it. How'd that happen? That's not supposed to be that color. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Okay. I did an Enterprise C treatment to it. If you'll notice. I enlarged this shuttle bay. Pylons are Enterprise C-esque. I had to do a lot of nipping, tucking, shrinking even to the secondary hull, much different than this one, in order to accommodate the new pylons, to make it look like this is that it would accommodate pylons that would come out like this, horizontally. Anyway, I also really kind of like the way the existing nacelles, I shrank them slightly, but the existing nacelles fit this design. I kind of dig it. I don't care what you say. What shall I call her? I'm going to give her a name. What shall I call her? Put it in the credits. I don't know. Right? It's kind of fun, right? The lines work. Still follows the Star Trek rules where you have to be able to see the Bassard collectors over or under the saucer section when you're looking at it in an orthographic view. Oh, maybe you can. Yeah, you can. I'm not looking at it right. Yeah. They have to be visible over or under, and both of them apply to those rules. There are rules. Do you know there were rules? Anyway, yeah. Okay, nerds. Yeah. Hope you had as much fun as I did. And have a good day.